Okay, thank you. All right, so that is what the bilberry extract, all right, delivers powerful antioxidants. Okay, so this to help the eyes to minimize the effect. Of course, we know our eyes are made up of cells. So this oxidative process takes place inside the cells. All right. So bilberry extract contains B vitamins. All right, contains B vitamins. Okay. So these B vitamins include the beta carotene. So the beta carotene is a B vitamin. So okay, so and it's a natural vitamin A. Okay, so that's the beta carotene. Of course, if you know in biology, will tell you that if you eat carrots is a natural contains beta carotene. All right, so beta carotene is a natural vitamin A. It's found in and other foods. All right, it supports the healthy eyes. If I may ask you, when was the last time you ate carrots? Okay, when was the last time you ate carrot? A lot of us are not consuming enough of this vitamin, and that is why supplementing is very, very important. All right. So what Forever has also done in the eye vision is that Forever always looks for how to bring about the best effect of each nutrient, okay, each vitamins or minerals, okay. So we will call it a synergistic effect, okay. So there is, as you combine different minerals, you make them to perform, you make the body to utilize them better, all right. And one of the minerals that helps us to absorb vitamin A better, to help us utilize vitamin A better, is zinc, okay, is zinc. All right. So zinc is a mineral. All right. What does zinc? Zinc is included. So what zinc does is that zinc makes vitamin A more available. All right. So it makes the vitamin A more available. So where our body is able to absorb, all right, more vitamin A. So as we are taking in our Forever Vision, we're taking in vitamin A in the form of beta carotene, and we're taking in zinc that helps to make the vitamin A more available, all right, to help us to maintain a healthy vision. So it's not only those of us who are wearing glasses, all right, or those who have eye challenge. So you want to maintain a healthy vision, okay? So eye vision is good for everyone, including children, all right? So now, there is also something that Forever has added to eye vision, all right? And that is that truly makes eye vision, extraordinary, all right? An extraordinary supplement for the eye. And that is the Lutemax 2020, okay? The Lutemax 2020. So Forever has research is a nutrient, all right? This powerful ingredient helps to support the eyes in a whole new level. How does it do this? It simply helps to filter blue light. Now, as I'm looking at my laptop, okay, the light that is coming out from my laptop is blue light, all right? So light coming out from screen is blue light. Of course, you know those lights that are there. A lot of blue lights. A lot of these LED lights that we also use are also blue lights, okay? They're also blue light. We're no longer using yellow light. In the days past, we didn't have those problems. You know those days that we used to have those bulbs that are yellow bulbs, right? Those yellow bulbs are not blue lights, all right? But now fluorescent is a blue light, all right? And of course, what does blue light do? Blue light is that, stimulate our brain and stimulate the nerve cells, the ocular cells. So what Lutemax 2020 does is provide support to our retina. Okay, so the retina is the inner lining of the eye. That is where the images that our body that of everything we see, that is where it falls on. And from the retina, the image is now sent to our brain through a nerve that interprets what exactly we are seeing. All right. So it helps to support the retina to minimize the effect of the blue light on the retina. All right. Now, On the retina, there's a particular place in the retina. If you have seen the diagram of the eye, there's a bulge on the retina towards the back of it called the macula, all right? Now, this is where the clearest vision is placed, all right? And some people also will have what we call macular blindness, okay, because of damage of the macula, all right? So what Glutamax 2020 does is that it sustains and builds and provides the nutrients that this part of the retina requires to function optimally, all right? So maintaining our macular health requires specific, nutrients, all right? Specific nutrient called carotenoids, all right? So, and these carotenoids, like I mentioned about what is part of the vitamin A, all right? So now, but one thing that you need to also understand is that most eye supplements that you see, or most medication that you see, usually provide only, only one out of the 3 carotenoids that we require in the eyes, all right? So what Glutamax has done is that Glutamax has provided the three carotenoids. So these are the subsets of the vitamin A that I'm talking about. So when we talk about Glutamax X, it contains the lutein, it contains the aryl zeaxanthin, and the mesozeaxanthin. So these are the carotenoids. Don't bother about the names. Just remember that there are nutrients specifically. So we are taking the Forever Eye Vision. You are taking the holistic nutrients required for the eyes, that every nutrient that your eyes require for optimal health is found inside the Forever Eye Vision, right? So Forever Eye Vision is required for everyone, because everybody is staring on their phones, a lot of times throughout the day, and we are finding that consistently, all right? It is, and of course, one thing that you need to know, as we get older, our macula degenerates, begins to wear out due to a lot of what? Problems and the challenge that it has seen. Have you looked into the eyes of an older person? You will see a lot in their eyes, right? Okay, it's not as clear. You need to look at the eyes. If you have children, I want you to look into their eyes. See how clear it is. Look at the sclera. Look at the length, and look at the iris. The iris is the colored part. Most of us we either have brownish or brownish or black color. That's what gives us the color of our eyes. Now look at your spouse's eyes. You see, there's a lot of difference. All right. If your parents are still alive, look at their eyes. All right. The eye goes through a lot of changes. Okay. So we need to consistently provide the nutrition that it requires, all right, so that we can have the optimal health that is required of all of us. So you do not wait for someone to develop a challenge with their eyes. No, please, this is a supplement for everyone that you can easily, sell to your clientele, explaining these things to them in the simple language that I have explained to us. So I'll go quickly to the second supplement, all right, which is our Lycium Plus. This is one of my favorite supplements. Always a privilege to always have it available, always buying and always using it. Now, what does Lycium Plus do for you? Lycium Plus is also very, very good, all right? It's a very powerful antioxidant, right? And it's beneficial. So it contains, I've spoken about what antioxidant is. I don't want to repeat the same thing about it, but Lycium Plus provides us benefit to our eyes, all right? So if eye vision is not readily available, and another go-to alternative that you can have is the Lycium, Forever Lycium Plus. The additional benefit of the Lycium Plus is that it's also beneficial for the skin. It strengthens the elastin and collagen factors of the skin. And so why is Lycium Plus able to do all these things? Why is it of benefit to our eyes, as a benefit to our skin? Okay, because it's a very, very powerful tonic. Of course, no one will say something is a tonic. It means it gives vitality, right? It gives energy, all right? So it's a powerful tonic. It contains a lot of phytonutrients, right? Phytonutrients. Now, of course, Forever always looks for, of course, it's found from the Lycium plant, all right? Forever Lycium is perfectly balanced of nutrients from plants that is specifically formulated to give our body the very best that nature has to offer, all right? It is gotten from goji berries, all right? Goji berries. The goji berries are also known as the wolf berries, all right? So there are different types of berries. There are so many types of berries, all right? Of course, these berries date back to centuries, okay, to centuries. Part of the early medicinal plants that the early man were using. Of course, this, of course, we know that the Chinese are very good with medicinal herbs. All right, so it is known in China as the yin tonic because it brings vitality, makes people looks much younger because it gives your skin, reduces the wrinkling of the skin, so it gives that vitality. That's why they call it the yin tonic. All right, so it contains an unbelievable variety of nutrients and powerful antioxidants, all right, that is shown to enhance your complexion. You want to see people look at it and say your skin is always glowing. You don't, it's not even the cream that you apply, okay? If you don't, most of us don't apply cream a lot of times. So this is what gives us that because it ensures that it maintains the elastin and the collagen. Those are the natural ingredients that the skin requires. Of course, it's also very beneficial because of the powerful antioxidants, like I explained to us, the benefits on the eyes. It helps you to maintain a good vision and also helps you to sustain excellent energy. Another very important thing that our Lycium Plus contains is the licorice, all right? The licorice is a very important herb that has antioxidant benefits, all right? So the licorice, all right? So in the licorice, there's over 150 compounds that shows this beneficial effect. So Lycium Plus, who is Lycium Plus beneficial for? One of the things I always say is Lycium Plus always please give to adults. I don't recommend you to give Lycium Plus because there's a lot of ingredients inside Lycium Plus. So please always give to, my person must be a teenager. So children, I don't recommend you to give Lycium Plus to anyone, all right? So make these two supplements. These two supplements are Forever Eye Vision and Forever Lycium Plus, a companion for that you will always use. So these are the two supplements I want to speak to us today. And I hope I have been able to explain it in simple language, in simple details, all right, of the benefits that anybody can go. Remember, what we're trying to help people is people to get value, for people to have, to feel good and look better, right? Want people to be able to get the essential nutrients that their body needs to function optimally. And these two nutrients do this incredible thing. There are other benefits that you can get from that. Of course, antioxidants, oxidation affects every other cells of the body. So Lycium Plus also strengthens connective tissue, not just our skin, okay? These tissues that are inside our body, the endothelium of so the lumen of our gut, the different. So Lycium Plus also, because it contains elastin and collagen, also strengthens them and help them to resist, the pressure of work that they perform. So these two supplements that should never be out of your use. So thank you for participating today. This time I will take questions. If you have questions with regards to these two supplements, please, you can ask the questions. You can either raise up your hand is either raise up your hand or you type in your question in the chat box. So I think I can see a lot of messages in the chat box. I'll try and look at them and answer questions. So thank you everyone for listening. So let me just look at the questions, see if there are any questions already. Okay, so let me start from the very beginning so that I don't miss any, if there are any questions. Okay.
Yes, there's a question from Ayo.
Can one take nature mean with vitamin C? Okay, so I think that's the first question I see. If you can take nature mean with vitamin C, there is some vitamin C in nature mean, but if you want to, it's not contraindicated. You can also still take. You can also still take it. So, but if you have nature mean, you don't have vitamin C. There's vitamin C in nature mean. Okay. So that's the first question. I'm trying to take the question from top. So okay, this is Ayo's question I've come to. Good evening, Doc. Thank you for your presentation. Does this eye vision stop the eyes from dripping and also blockage of your lenses? Okay. So does it stop it? No. This is how I want to answer this question. If your eyes is dripping, that means we have what we call tear glands in the eyes. Okay, what's the function of the tear gland? The tear glands produces tears to help clean the eyes. Okay, so the tears constantly produce in little quantity that helps to constantly wash off dirt. Of course, our eyes is exposed to dust, to all these things coming. So that's what washes it. That is why when you sleep at night, you notice that the eye does that cleansing. And when you wake up, you are removing what? Some mucus. So that mucus you are seeing is dead bacteria that the immune cells of the eyes have killed, that were latching onto your eyes. Now remember that for the eyes to function optimally, to produce lacrimal gland, and if your tear glands are producing excessive tears, it means something is not balanced. All right. So we have to seek medical help. But what eye vision does is that it provides the eye with all the essential nutrients it requires to function optimally. All right. So if you are taking it, your eye is more likely to function optimally and prevent your eyes from degenerating at the rate of that somebody who is not getting enough nutrients will degenerate. All right. So if you're talking about blockage of the lenses, blockage of the lenses, usually there's not like a blockage of the lens. All right. The lens can grow opaque. If the lens grow opaque, that is what we called this normal disease. Now it made me to forget the name of the condition. Okay. I'll remember it. I remember it. It's a common name. I don't know why it flew out of my head. Okay. And that is when they will remove the lens and put an artificial lens for you to see. Okay. So that usually there's some diseases and some medications that can easily cause the lens to grow opaque. All right. So, and that is why we need to take care of our optimal health. Okay. Diabetes mellitus is a very common cause of. Why did I remember the name of this condition? I'm sure most of you will remember. We remember the disease. When I remember it, I will definitely say to you. So please consistently utilize your eye vision. It will give your system all that is required for effective nutrition, for effective function. Okay. These two products should not be missing in our homes. Yeah, definitely should not. Lisa, can these two products be taken together for someone having eye cataract is what I want to remember. Eye cataract, of course, if you already have it, yes, you can still use, you can utilize these two supplements, yes. How many cups will you advise for one to take? How many cups? I don't understand the question, Patricia. I don't understand. How many cups will you? Sorry, please. Just give me a second. Someone is at my door. So I'm telling to the person at the door. Okay, Patricia, I don't seem to get the question. How many cups will you advise for someone to take vision? Please, maybe if you can just explain that question clearer so I can understand it. Please, can these two products be taken together for someone having eye cataract? I think I've answered that question. My question is on multi-marker. One customer said our marker contains other ingredient that is not natural. Can you talk about the ingredients in marker? What you should have asked the person is what ingredients is not natural that is in multi-marker? Okay, I think that's what you should ask the person. The active ingredients in multi-marker are all natural. Okay, so I know Coenzyme Q, it contains the marker, okay, which is actually the natural ingredients that helps within the reproductive system. So one thing that I can always assure you is that when Forever tells you that everything is organic, I have not found it. I've never found them wanting in any of our products. Multi-marker is one of the things that I use effectively and efficiently. So perhaps if the person can explain what it says, then maybe I can speak to it. Okay. So of course you cannot combine. You can't talk about the things that were used to compound it. So those things that were used to compound it, maybe artificial, but the active ingredient is not synthetic, it's entirely organic. All right. I think that's where I'll answer that question for you. Can we get the recorded version? I think Kelechi will answer that question. I think yes. We have a YouTube. Glaucoma. Okay, so I'm not talking about it was cataract. I was trying to remember that decided to run away from my head. Cataract. Thank you for putting that there. Glaucoma is a different condition of the eye because a lot of people over time, if you have glaucoma, you need to really manage it aggressively and also pray that it doesn't progress because that's one of the leading causes of blindness for people. I think that's the last question. What are the daily intake of our Forever Lyceum, please? Okay. My recommended daily intake is at most you take it twice daily. That is at most, okay? But maintenance is 2 once a day. Two tablets once a day. All right. So if you are in deficit, you can take it twice, but usually I recommend that you take for maintenance. Once you've been, if you're on it consistently, you will always have your nutrients as you of benefit to you. Of course, we know that the eye vision is also 2 that you take it 2 twice daily, or you take 2 once a day. I always do 2 once a day for most of my supplements. Any other questions? Maybe I'll give another. Can children take Forever Lyceum? No, children cannot take Forever Lyceum, please. Okay, children should not take Forever Lyceum. I said they must be late teens and above. Yeah, all right. So there's a lot of compounds inside Lyceum. Can someone who is hypertensive take Lyceum? Well, I will not recommend it for someone who is hypertensive, except if the person, I won't recommend it. So let me not even, the other condition that which I may, but generally I will not recommend it, all right? Because of the effect of the licorice, all right? So, but sometimes it can react with the medication the person is taking, and it can also constrict the blood vessels. So if someone is hypertensive, please tell the person. Another thing I just want to say as a general information to everyone, please, we know that some people can react to different things. People drink water and react to water. There are some few cases, all right? People eat beans and react to beans, have allergies. So we have allergies to natural food. So don't be taken aback if someone tells you they have taken a supplement and they react. Okay, don't say, no, that doesn't happen. A few people can have some allergies, all right? So if they do that, is to tell them to stop taking it and can look for an alternative for them, all right? Can someone who is diabetic take Lyson Plus? Yes, if you're diabetic, you can take Lyson Plus. If you're hypertensive, you cannot take Lyson Plus, all right? Okay, so that's those are the responses. Any other question? Patricia, I didn't see the correct question. I could not answer your question because I did not understand it. I didn't understand it. So maybe I'll just give you another minute. If you can just retype the question, then I may answer it. If not, I can call it an evening. Can children take eye vision? Yes, children can take eye vision.
Doctor, did you see Ogochukwu's question?
Yes, I'm just seeing it now. Please, what is the main use of Forever Lean? And can a hypertensive take it? Which supplements can be used for a diabetic? Okay, so Forever Lean. What Forever Lean does primarily is that it reduces the absorption of fat and carbohydrates. Okay, similar to what Garcinia will do. All right. So usually you take Forever Lean. Most times when you have it, you just want to indulge in some food. So you take Forever Lean so that your body does not absorb most of those nutrients, most of those calories, so you can pass it out as stool. That is the primary function of Forever Lean. All right, Forever Lean. So people, so I know that someone was asking me, oh, you can use it for, like the question is, okay, this one, which supplements can be used for a diabetic? Well, I will not tell you supplements that can be used for a diabetic, okay? Because that means you're asking me for treatment. So I will not answer that question in that way. This is how I'll answer your questions. All right. So there are supplements that we enhance the performance. Okay. Supplement that can enhance the performance of different parts of the body. All our supplements, remember that what our supplements is providing is what? The essential nutrients. So these are the micronutrients, so vitamins and minerals. The enzymes and coenzymes are the vitamins and minerals that we're talking about. All right. So Forever Aloe Gel, for example, okay, is very good in helping the body to utilize glucose better. Okay, to help the body to metabolize and use glucose better. Remember that someone who is diabetic, the primary challenge that the person has is the body is not able to utilize glucose. The person is producing glucose,
Okay, everybody, thank you for hanging on there, and thank you for an amazing night with Dr. Dibor. Obviously, it's a network problem. I can't see him in here again. He may be trying to rejoin us, but I'm glad we're actually done. He did a very good job on these two products, and I will encourage us, get it for your customers, get it for your family, especially in this age of computer and phone. Everybody's eye is just on the blue light. So you have these two products to give us that good benefit for our eyes. We look forward to seeing you all. We are going to have a special training for Eagle managers, so to Eagle managers next week. I'm sure we have seen the flyer. Let's save the date and make sure to be part of that training. We have amazing trainers from every other country in Africa, and it's going to be wonderful. Personally, I'm looking forward to that training. And let's not forget our event for this weekend. Let's not forget also every other programs we're doing. For instance, tomorrow, all the product centers are going to be meeting at the centers. It is time to bring your prospect live to listen to the training. So let's remember to please bring our prospects to all the product centers in Nigeria. Will be opening tomorrow. Also, if you're not going to be around, you're going to work, that's fine. You can send your prospect, all right, and follow up. I would like to encourage us to have a very lovely, peaceful night rest, and always look out for our trainings. Don't forget, it is the same Zoom link. We don't have any other Zoom link. It is the same for all our trainings. So just click on it and join us and be part of it. Have a peaceful night rest and a fruitful rest of the week. Thank you so much, and God bless you.